Ay, 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 ah. Sound test, sound test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Am I loud and clear? I'm going to need approval if I am loud and clear. Alright, I might as well start with a simple introduction. Alright, loud and clear? Alright, now, hello everybody! Welcome back to the channel. You obviously know who I am. And today, I thought, for another simple live stream to talk and chill, And I'll be going through, I'll obviously be welcoming those who are in the chat right now. Brooks, William, SMP6, I think that is, Sponges, the Kaya, sorry mispronouncing that, Infernal, G-Man, Gemin, or whatever the frick it's pronounced. I am so sorry if I butchered it. SMB96, Cyan, Elijah Garrett, I think? Yeah. And of course, Ian is in there. Have I played Sonic Racing Cross Worlds Open Network Test? No, I have not yet. And I'm not that interested in playing a Sonic Racing game again. Because I can just call you Luna. All right. I'm not interested in playing the new Sonic Racing game because it's just a Mario Kart wannabe. Like, any racing game is literally just trying to copy Mario Kart. Don't nerd emoji me. Oh, hey, baby. I see you in there. Missing a lot today. Oh, I do play Mario 64 co-op. Like, funny you mention that. Me, MT, Brian, and Ian plan on making a video of a simple mod. Because recently, Brian and Ian just got their own Mario 64 mods. So they can play as themselves. Me and MT already had some already. Which I do plan on making some modifications to mine. Which I heard that I heard back from the person that made my model said they were fine with any changes that I would add. And yeah. Hello, Michael. A tester for what? You remember when a UTTP comment on your channel? I need to look that. I need to look it up because I don't know what that is still. I forgot. Never mention it. Okay. Alright, never mention it. Got it. Hey, Beta Boy, is it? Yeah, Beta Boy. Why it take you a while just to find me? Damn. I've been pretty fine. The morning's been slow. Nothing huge and big has happened. I remember that a while ago I recently been playing VR chat again because it has been, I think, 2 years since I last played VR chat. I missed a lot in that game. And going back to it after who knows how long after that is, well, how do I say this? It feels like going back to something that I've been used to for so long. And recently, I was thinking of visiting those who I recently became friends with on there, which were, I think, RC the Puppet and Sleepy Stars that were on Twitter. I plan on actually visiting those two in VR chat at some point. And for I was gonna keep this like as a secret and planned for the future, but what I plan on doing is bringing back an old series that I've had made, and it was cut short. How many years ago was it? Let me check. Let me check real quick. Let me look back. How long was it exactly? It was. That was 4 years ago. A series that I had in the works 4 years ago, or ongoing, which recently the season 1 episode that was the latest one that we cut off was at 16,000 for some reason. And the second one, the second chapter, I'm just going to go with chapters instead of seasons now, which was only 2 episodes that were cut short. And that series that I plan to bring back from the dead is Mario and Luigi's VR chat adventures. Which Crazane, who is mostly known as Mr. Crazane, is going to be officially the Luigi of the series. And obviously, knowing me, I will obviously be Mario, because the series takes place in looking at Mario's POV, because I would use a camera, but that's kind of lame. Just seeing everything in third person, and it just wouldn't work. If any of you remember the Shadow the Hedgehog YouTuber that has done their VR chat adventures of Sonic and Shadow, that was the inspiration for it, but with Mario and Luigi. One of your covers that you're working on is getting delayed because of a problem one of your friends have. They're gonna replacement for it. Oh. I remember. Anyway, I did manage to run into the Shadow YouTube, the big Shadow YouTuber of that series quite multiple times, actually. And when I joined off Honey Hot Kiss, I just to see what she was doing during that time, and then out of nowhere, I heard that voice and was like, "Wait, hold on, I recognize that voice." Little did I know that guy was live streaming, and I don't think he's going to be doing those VR chat streams anymore due to what the public lobbies of the game have become, I miss the old VR chat. How many years did I take to get 14K? I started the channel back in 2021, so there were some things that I'd rather not talk about, because that was some past drama that has been solved a long time ago. In other words, from unfortunate experience, the public lobbies are horrible. In which, for MT's first experience, it was pretty bad. Yeah. I don't think I can even. What's my favorite transit ride? Toronto Transit Commission or Metropolitan Transit Authority. I don't even know what you're even talking about. At least in the old public worlds, they were tolerable at the most. Oh, that's Canada? Oh, okay. I was confused. Yeah, Alex, who is Ajo, by the way, is the Canadian in the chat right now. So, I'm from the US, not Canada. Half is. Whatever makes you happy, dude. Oh yeah, another thing about VR chat I plan on doing with bringing back the series is having, if you guys remember Isaiah, who was known by Cyan in the Mario 64 hard mode videos. I don't think I can even say the actual name of the mod because you know YouTube. I asked him if he was interested in being Sonic for the VR chat series, and he was down, because if you've heard his Sonic impression before, it's pretty spot on. Just like how my Mario voice is spot on. What is that? SMP6. What even is that? Oh yeah, some other things I do possibly plan on getting to doing again was getting Streamlabs again to not stream on Twitch anymore, and just oh, it's a type of roast like that. Okay, as I was saying, I plan on reinstalling Streamlabs to start going live again on, maybe not on Twitch anymore, because let's face it, nothing happens for me on Twitch, and YouTube just feels more active whenever I stream. So I was thinking, when I reinstall Streamlabs, I'm going to use it to stream on YouTube instead of StreamYard. But if it goes if it starts to have problems again, then I'm just gonna go back to StreamYard and then maybe possibly try and stream through OBS again. I've also been trying to do a sprite animation, which I can't say what it is yet, because I don't want to spoil. Is there a way I can possibly share like any VR chat footage? Maybe I can. Do I just hit this in the share? I'm not even going to share the audio of this file though, because you know, I might as well just share this. Hang on. Let me get it up. Yeah, this was this is what was meant to be part 1 of the revival to VR chat adventures. I'm not going to share the audio because due to some technical difficulties like that gesture that you just saw, it there was some issues when starting the recording, and for some reason the audio did not pick up the game. It only picked up my mic, so due to that, I'm only having this be muted. And of course, for this recording, I decided to start it with the Black Cat world. And I'm not even saying, and I'm not making that up, that is actually the name of the world. Want to do a fan art review, but don't know if it's going to be on stream for an hour. I might, but don't know how long. But yeah, but again, back to this. So the avatars that me and Crazane used for Mario and Luigi were Super Mario 3D World ones, which they were both made by Retro Movies, hence the finger posing, unlike the actual models. And we had to be very lucky, and this had to be recorded in a public instance because that was how much that would show if we'd be able to interact with others in this. So thankfully, there was a public instance that had some people, but it wasn't crowded. I plan on redoing this, so by the way, if there's any fan art that you want to make, feel free to join the Discord and post it in the fan art chat. Usually when you see the Black Cat, it's always crowded. Yeah, but we were just lucky to find an instant. We were just able to join off this and go and be able to we were just well, hang. What I'm trying to say is me and Crazane managed to we only just went off this. We only just clicked on the world, and then out of nowhere we got so lucky that we had only a few people in. So yeah, VR chat is just last time I've seen this world, it was different. It was really different. Yeah, I had to find a server with a few people in because public instance nowadays in this game are very racist and crowded. And I did not want to go through all that torture of editing to censor, because last time you were in the Black Cat world was over 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago? Jeez. No, it's not. It's not a Tigress. They're just custom characters that were in the game. Also, apologize if the movement of my head in this recording is just not that great, and half the time I'm just pulling out the menu is because those were going to be cut out anyway, so I had to lower some audio, set the audio settings. Oh yeah, and whenever I do that hand gesture, that's when that is for me to jump cut to there. You know? Like, since I'm the one I'm usually the one editing this series, I would always just do those hand gestures to know when to cut the video and then resume from there. One more time. Just like that. It's clever, don't you think? Oh yeah, and half the time the headset would just tend to spaz up because I was doing it through Quest Link and not the link cable because I was using a battery pack. Oh yeah, the products in this are just, I think, are just fake, and that they just make it up on the spot. I really got to find a way to zoom out the camera more the POV more, because I need or maybe I just need to look up more. You know, I know the POV makes it look like I'm looking there, but when I am looking at the face, it's just not registering for some reason. That's what I don't like the most about it. I should probably use Steam VR again when using VR chat, just so that camera can be more zoomed out. Oh yeah, half the time I just click the sticks to get rid of the hand gestures when I'm picking stuff up. Yeah, but this instance was very chill. Surprisingly chill. Originally I thought it wasn't gonna be, but again, we were just lucky. Anyway, next thing I'm gonna show is a bit of some other footage that I'm gonna get, because this was around let me show I need to skip ahead. All right, this is a recording of me and MT just going around in the VR chat, because we found this Woohoo Island world, which was literally straight out from the game. Why do I use Filmora Wondershare instead of Vegas Pro? Because I don't want to, because I don't have Vegas. I'm just so used to Filmora for editing. I gotten so skilled at using it. I heard, yeah, yeah, I heard it's not a good editing software, but I got good skills. MT's model looks adorable. Hey, only I can call her that. Yeah, she made the model her model herself, and I had to actually upload it onto her VRChat account just in order for her to have it. Like, the moment she had the ability to make avatars, I was just like, all right, I'm going to be able to upload it just for her. And the thing about avatars is that you can make them public or private, so thankfully, OCs can just be private. Well, me and her specifically. Every time I play this game, it's just still fun. Half the time. She does plan on getting her own model, which she is still waiting on. Like, the SMG41 is the one that she will be is mostly going to be having throughout my my channel, because it matches, you know. We really are just such goobers on this game. Such goobers. If I skip ahead, let's see. Oh, yeah. I do plan on using this world at some point in the future where Mario and Luigi stop by Woohoo Island after years later. And what we plan on having in the background, or is like someone would be some of the default Miis that were in this game as avatars. There are customizable avatars, by the way. There is a customizable Mii avatar that me and her have. But also, to anybody who watches Poofesher, shout out, because we plan on having someone be Beef Boss. And knowing that, because how do you insert your characters in VRChat with there's a lot of programs that that are required, and you need to be a certain level or a certain status in VRChat in order to make avatars. I recommend looking up a tutorial, Cyan. I might stream SMP6. I might stream again. I do miss a lot from this game. This game is like one of my cherished memories. And whenever I went back to this game, it just felt like a lot has changed. There were just so many memories that I had with this. Dark Magicians? Nah. Let me skip ahead. Oh, this is when the actor of My Evil Counterpart joined off me. If anyone who was wondering who is playing Alan, it is my friend Goldie the Cat, otherwise known as GTC, in which I asked them if they could do like a certain voice, like if they could give Alan like a King K. Rool type-ish voice almost, but still make it sound unique. When I say King K. Rool, I mean the one from the Donkey Kong Country TV show. in which, when I heard the result, it was pretty good. Oh yeah, by the way, if anyone's wondering, Alan is public, so like if any of you want to use Alan, just go. Feel free. I don't give a shit about him. But yeah. Oh yeah, the same thing had to go with me uploading Me Maiden's own avatar. I just had to, because I just felt very, I just thought I'd just do them a favor. Yeah, let me skip ahead again. Yeah, we just were like messing around in this game. Is this showing? The frames are not dropping on this, are they? Oh yeah, half the time some of my other VR chat friends that I've had on here would just tend to like join off me. So all right, no frame drops. Damn. Pretty crazy for this thing. Let's see, what other VR chat stuff can I show? Oh yeah, I made a joke that I don't think I can even. I made a joke on with this, and I don't think I can even say it or even play the audio here because it kind of sounds a little out of context. But if you do want to hear it, you can check the clip of it on Twitter. I'm never calling it X. I refuse to call it X. Okay, this next clip is from way. I think it's like, this is like not way back, but this was during this is when I first started playing VR chat again, and I joined off my friend Mario, who their real name is Mario, by the way, who on here they go by Mr. Star. They originally used to go as a Hero Plumber 1. I don't know what the heck they were even doing to be able to pull that off. He was cheating the system, so yeah, I don't even know what these characters are of the like the avatars exactly, so I don't even know. If you guys even recognize what those characters are, please feel free to let me know. Scott Pilgrim? Oh. Oh yeah, those two are in full body tracking. Sometimes laugh at moments when you and MT are together because looking at you two is like Mario and Luigi with Peach and Daisy or Paul. I don't think Mario and Pauline are together due to but because I think Mario's with Peach now, even though Nintendo of America says that they're friends. We don't. I don't think so. But yeah. They were pulling out their menus to avoid falling. And then just walking over the gap, and it was just like, no, stop that. Stop that. It's just not, that's not funny. Yeah, those are a bunch of avatars that I have for some reason. Those were recently used, so. Then I start doing some squats for some reason. Yeah, this game. I remember playing this game for the first time in 2020. It's a mini Mario. That was the Mario versus Donkey Kong Mario. Between the bros and the girls, me and them two would be Luigi and Daisy. Possibly. I feel like a Mario though, because I used to be a Mario recolor. Just being silly in this. Less like Peach. Yeah, you are. Oh yeah, I later found out that those level things are meant to be like checkpoints. Someone else found out about the friend zone problem. Yeah. It's really stupid. This guy, man. This was VR chat, man. This was VR chat. I still remember. I still remember the old interactions. I wonder if I still have those old videos. I tend to record on this game a lot. Alright, let me see what else I can find in this. Oh yeah, this is the... When I found out about this Mario VR chat world where you can actually interact with the blocks and the coins and the pipes, which are mostly local, and then yeah. What is wrong with you, Nintendo? Hey, Ashley. I think that's what your name is. But if I look back in the YouTube chat, yeah, the YouTube chat doesn't have the Mario font. Like, I'm using the Mario font on my own program so far. Yeah, this world really makes you feel like you're Mario. Yeah, this was some... Last time you were there, the castle had an interior. Yeah, I found out about that, like, later. Cameron! Hey! Things are going pretty fine. I'm just going through, footage of VR chat that I recorded. Of course, Mario does this stupid thing. He's funny. That's why I'm friends with him. I'm gonna be very careful when showing this footage because, or these footage, these recordings of VR chat because, because I know there's some things that I've seen that I'd rather not show on here because I don't want to get banned. Just gotten home from a holiday. All right, that's great to hear. It was not. Let me look ahead real quick. What else did I record in here? Oh yeah, this is when I started talking to Crazy again. Yeah, he has his own avatar, which I think is custom made. Yeah, it's meant to look like his own style. And then there's Steven. I just joined. If I look ahead... there are so many weird Mario worlds out there. I don't even know what the Super VR chat is. It's a German. German? I didn't mean to make. I thought it was. I thought it was meant to be Russian. So, cyan. Oh, someone's at the door. Sorry about that. I just had someone at the door. I just brought in food. Whenever I go to these worlds in VR chat, I'm just like, God, this brings back memories. Just sent a photo of what you won from the holiday at arcades. Okay, I'll check. Oh shit! Those look pretty cool. That's interesting. Right, let me see what the other ones are. Oh yeah, this is the other part of it. When I started talking to the old friends of mine, this went to show that I missed them so much. Had around 45k tickets saved up from 10 days and split between. Oh, okay. If anyone's wondering what I'm eating right now, I'm having dino nuggets. I don't eat them because they're shaped like dino. I'm trying to say the thing. I don't eat them because they're shaped like dinosaurs. I eat them because they're fucking chicken nuggets. Oh yeah, that's player 2 on a sticker. Yeah. Right. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing, Ashley. Thanks for sharing. I plan to record more VR chat skits with the cameras, just so just like the one with the Guardians of the Galaxy reference. Yeah, I think this Mario is like an original character that Kratzing has. Oh yeah, I've seen that Mario avatar before, and it's just yeah. Like it's okay, but the POV is just not that great. Oh yeah, if I remember correctly in the footage here, like my headset died in the middle of being in there when I was in the middle of playing the game, so I had to go back on PC. Spaghetti pasta. Dirty Dan. Spin. Usually it's in the nose, yeah. It's in the nose, mostly. That's usually how, okay. Ashley. Time out. Usually, when setting the POVs on Mario avatars, they're usually through the nodes to avoid having some issues with the avatars. These were some times. I gotta find more. Hang on. Let me find some more real quick. Yeah, there's a reason to why I'm not sharing the audio. There's a reason. There's a reason for that. I muted it for a reason. Where did I last put those other recordings that I had in VRChat? If I remember, I gotta look back on this. Hang on. How long ago were these? It's not copyright. Okay, so if I remember this, okay, now this was last year, and this is when I was joining off a stream. I remember this so well. I look back at these and just be like, God, those times. I don't plan on chatting in VR chat that much, but I do plan on going it. Yeah, with Callie's stream. I don't plan on going on Discord right now, Cyan, so. But I still plan on doing this stuff. Every time I look back at these, I'm just like, God, those were good times. Like the most random things happen a lot. This is before my headset started working again. What else is there from this? Alright, what else can I find here? What other things do I have here? I gotta look really far back. I gotta look very far back. Alright, 2023. This is the one I was talking about joining off Honey Hot Kiss and randomly stumbled upon the Shadow the Hedgehog. Keep in mind, these avatars were very old. It's like my avatar is very outdated. That's him, by the way. That's him. Like, I never thought I would be talking to the iconic Shadow the Hedgehog YouTuber. His name, it's gonna be hard finding him in VR chat because his name is in Japanese, I think. Yeah, these were very rare for me back then, so. I still remember. My God, those were days. Those were days. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. I think this one was when I first met Honey Hot Kiss. Yeah, this is when I first ran into Honey Hot Kiss when I was just going into a Mario world. This world got updated, by the way, no, not be Mario 64. That's an avatar, so I think it's fine to show. That little thing is her, by the way. These were great moments. Immediately. Tiny Werehog Dragon. If I skip ahead... Oh, there's a trigger warning on this. I don't know why I'm spinning in this. I think I was sleep deprived during this. Yep, I was a Sonic avatar that can turn the Sonic Dioxide. I don't know why that makes me laugh, just seeing the fucking quills do that. From what I know is that the Quest 2 microphone is better than the Rift S. Yes, I used to have the Rift S when recording VR chat. But then that broke, so I had to move over to the Quest 2, which I'm surprised the microphone was way better. So then I started using that. I wonder if I'm actually wondering if this was fine for me to show. Let me skip ahead to... Oh yeah, there's going to be some avatars that will look a little bit questionable, but again, want to point out, it is not my fault, it is just VR chat. But at least they're not NSFW, because otherwise I wouldn't be showing this. I think they were playing Cards Against Humanity. I'm still not used to them. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, yeah, there's the shadow that it looks questionable because it's one of those avatars from DeviantArt. So, oh yeah, of course the female Sonic I think was used on Shadow's YouTube series. That was VR chat. And then whatever that Amy avatar is, I don't even... Yeah. But at least it's something that can be at least be seen on here, because those avatars have been in videos before on other channels. Yeah, the KM models are... Yeah. Oh, this is when oh yeah, this is when I first ran it. This is when I first met Michael. And then that weird Mario avatar, in that weird Mario avatar you found once. Yeah, I remember well. I remember. I was there. But yeah. Yeah, I am. Literally a moment from. Literally straight up a moment from SpongeBob. What other things of VR chat can I show in here? You still have that model though? You rarely wear it. But you do wear it for old time's sake. Ah. Yeah, that's completely fine. I've had that feeling when putting on an old avatar. I tend to do that though. What else do I have in here? What else do I have in here? Oh god, these are from 2022. Oh my lord. Jeez. This is like, I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain these. This is a 2022. These were some like random I think random video game like Sonic players and Mario players that I just found. I think the Mario has a YouTube channel and they just don't upload that much. But yeah, hang on. Let me look through more of this. Oh, this is very old. Like, look at how different the black cat used to look. Oh, this was meant to be a reference to Peter. What are you doing? Crack? What the? It's meant to be that. But yeah, Sonic Heroes plus Mario. What else can I find in here? Oh yeah, this was when the Mario 64 avatars were starting to become well known and brand new. I'm friends with the creator of these avatars, by the way. Oh yeah, and anyone's wondering who the Wario is? That's Have a Rotten Day. That is from Twitter. And I remember being in one of their videos. I think does the Bowser have finger posing? When did I get that? I don't even remember. These were so long ago. Actually, you better not be role-playing in chat. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to time you out again. This was way before the menu update. What else do I have in here? Um. Yeah, it really is. What else can I show here? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, this is another recording that never got to see the light of day, which was a Mario Party VR chat video. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let this play for a bit, and then BRB. Anyway. If any of you were wondering who's who, I'm obviously Mario in this. Craig's name was Luigi because he was officially being the Luigi of the series. And then Goldie was being Bowser. Boki was Donkey Kong, which I was planning on having his audio be replaced with some DK sound effects. And CJ the Game Boy was Sonic the Hedgehog. And then we had an extra person be Mr. L back there. What the hell is going on in chat right now? I don't even know. How long have we been going for? Oh, we've been going for an hour. Yep, they're role playing. There we go. All right, I think now is for me to switch. I'm going to switch it up a bit. A random Gmod that I had recorded. This was back when I used to upload Gmod videos, like playing like the death runs, like those things back in the day. Those were really old times. This was on my old computer too, so me being able to have this still feels really well. Yeah, the reason why there was a bunch of plates here is because they were meant to be for who can't even V-clip. I don't know who was with me during this. Oh yeah, Boki and CJ. were with me during this Gmod stuff. Like, I had too many add-ons, so I had to uninstall them just for them to join off me. But yeah. Oh yeah, for some reason this map loves to like light up sometimes. Oh, I feel old. Oh god. Rare Thomas cameo on the stream now. For some reason, the Thomas mod spawns with an error, so I don't know why it does that. I've been trying to figure out what the game was meant to be, or like the add-on. So I never figured out. So I miss these times. Now, if I look into here, I managed to actually play Rec Room. Which this was which, as a matter of fact, I never played Rec Room that much, and I think this was like a rare instance for me. Haven't been on Rec Room for ages, only played twice. I don't remember how many times I used to play this. Now, if I go into here, the funny quests. I forgot you can like actually press the buttons. These were fun. I should go back to this game. I really should go back to this game. I don't remember the last time I was even on it. These were the days. These were the days. Oh, these were... Best moments that I used to have. Getting raced by a Dodge Charger? Damn. Oh. Well, my microphone just unplugged. I apologize for that. Anyway, where else do I have? What else do I have in here? What else? There were very old times. Trackpack is still something that Ian does, but I don't really show up that much because there's some interests that don't really do much for me. Gmod. We should do so many death runs. Hello, Blick. Oh, the Duber. Duber. That was it. I didn't remember. I need to make sure I'm speaking right. Then there was some more video chat. It was a prison bag, I think. But yeah, I think this is in a public lobby. I don't even know. Yeah, now get that out. The face. Oh. You died. I think it was Prison Escape. That was the name of it. I don't even know if it. I don't remember. Oh, Oh, this is when I did some Source Filmmaker stuff, where I was doing some shit with Thomas. This was before the CGI Thomas got in Source Filmmaker, by the way. I was recreating like a redub in or somebody's redub in here. The redub was from Major Engine Studios, which I think it was Thomas and the Trucks. Oh yeah, that was clever for me to like since for some reason some channels tend to like using using buffers as like the arm for some reason. Then I was just like, you know what? No, I'll just use this type of method. It's clever though, right? If I remember correctly, this session, this SFM session thingy, was made by The Amazing Gamer. I don't even have access to this anymore, so unfortunately, I can't continue this. Yeah, that was something that I used to do. Anyway, looking back through here. What else do I have? Let me see. What can I find through here? Oh, this is some Rivals of Aether that I had recorded way back, so long ago. And yes, I played this game before. These were the times I used to do this shit. I used to do all this for fun. This is when I was playing with Steven. Of course. Yeah, I tend to play this game still. If I remember here, there was a video that I actually recorded for there was a video I recorded for a machinima. I didn't remember what was it. I don't know what to do, what else to do exactly, so I'm just doing this. Oh, this is what I was using. This was a gameplay for a a Mario Plays fan episode. That was meant to be like a Mario Plays Cat Mario, but I actually modded the game to have Mario. I know it's getting a bit boring. There's not much for me to talk to. Brian Union got halfway through watching the film, just chilling right now. All right. I don't really have much to talk about when having to chill for that much. So that usually this would be a time where I would either end or bring somebody in. Well, there's some people I don't think are available right now, so I think after I'm sharing some of these, I'm gonna like wrap up. What else do I have in here? Oh, I have a little bit more Leaflet Company that was recorded. This plans to be I plan to get more edited so it could do more parts if you guys are interested. So I'm just sharing some of these right now. This is when I was doing a solo experience on the game. Now I was doing pretty well. I don't know how I was doing pretty well. And if I managed to do pretty well here. And let me see, what else is there for do I have anything else? Okay, I have this footage of VR chat, which was when MT started using her new VR headset for the first time. Ugh. And I think in here I managed to see a familiar face. If just looking through. Oh yeah, or that guy's Archie, by the way. That is in the video. That just turned into the Mario tour. I still tend to have him as like the Mario for like my Twitch streams. Those were like a long time ago though. So now, question I'm going to be asking: when I bring back Mario and Luigi's VR Chat Adventures, would you guys be interested in watching it? Because I had to get rid of those old videos because they were just so outdated that I had to be like, okay, I'm not sharing these. But then I thought, what would be great? Then again, I was like, what if I brought this back? Oh yeah, this is the familiar face that I started seeing again. That was V Mario. He doesn't do the Mario voice anymore, so he's mostly active on Twitter, I think. For those who don't know him, he is the funny Omega Mario from back then. A long time ago. These were days. I still have some fond memories here. And I think that is pretty much it for right now. I'm most likely gonna bounce, but I hope you guys have enjoyed hearing me yap for like an hour or over an hour. And hope you found this interesting about the stuff I had in spare time. But I do plan on streaming more half the time. But there will always be more content in the future. I do plan on bringing back Marlene's VR chat adventures at some point, but I would do it right now, but I am not in like a VR mood right now since I just got up and I'm like not really in the mood to do that. But I will be doing it at some point. But for now, I'll talk to y'all later. Take care, everyone.